Alright, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Black 2, and guess who was wrong again? It was me, of course! I've been wrong about a couple things in this series and events and things like that, but as it turns out, there's a few things that I got wrong in the last episode. There is not one last final battle with Benga except for the one at the Black Tower. You defeat him, you get your shiny level 1 Pokemon right at the end, and all's well in the world. So that we are going to save to be the last thing that we do. The things that I do want to do in between now and then is finish the Black Tower, obviously, battle Cynthia, and the Champions battle. Now, I believe that's going to be 5 things, which isn't too bad. But that also means that when I was looking through some of these battles, I noticed that you can in fact do the Nintendo bosses, we'll call them that, or the Game Freak bosses, and they do actually have strong Pokemon the second time round. So, we're gonna go ahead, and we are gonna go to floor 22 here, where we can battle Morimoto and the other guy. Well, I can't remember what his name is. But let's talk to him. Oh, you've become strong. I can tell. Would you like to have a battle with me? Well, let's begin. Alright, so we will get underway with our battle against Game Freak Morimoto and see what happens. But yeah, so as it turns out, I was wrong about this. This battle is still a thing. And it means that, in terms of... huh? We just didn't get faked out? Like, it didn't flinch us? I've never seen that happen before. I thought it always flinched. Anyway. Alright then. I don't know how to react to that, because that just happened. Anyway, in terms of this series, what I may end up doing is I may end up basically pushing one of the Storm Silver videos to be like a Monday upload and then a Friday upload, because we basically have 5 episodes after this. And then we're done. We have done everything. There's nothing more we can do in this... Well, there's more that we can do in this game. But there's nothing more that, in theory, I could do in this game. So... and it'd still be interesting and it not just be PokeStar Studios stuff. Which I noticed people weren't particularly interested in. That said, I know that people have done this in the past, but it could be interesting to do a video like trying to get every single medal in the medal rally, because that would require you doing every single movie and obviously doing all of the Black Tower stuff, but it also means you have to do like Entralink stuff, and I'm not exactly sure how I'd get that to work. But I would try and find a way, but it would be an interesting video concept, and one of the things obviously I'd have to do as well is get Join Avenue up to level 100, I believe, is one of the things you have to do. That's going to be the most difficult, I think, of all of them, if I can get Entralink working. Otherwise, I would just probably say I've got all of the medals, even though the Entralink stuff is different. Which is also why we can't do things like the Charon and Bianca battles in this game, because it's locked behind Memory Link, which I'm pretty sure is linked to the Entralink, which I don't think you can do anymore. So it's just little things like that, is, you know, getting rid of the Nintendo Wi-Fi stuff kind of screws that over. But I guess also you were already screwed over if you didn't play with people. So what can you do at that point? I mean, for me, like, I never really got into any of the Entralink stuff and never really understood it because, as interesting of an idea as it was, I didn't really do any of that stuff because I didn't have friends. I did have friends, it's just not like that, you know? But we defeated Morimoto, and yeah, I think you, about battles very thoroughly. I lost, but I learned a lot from you. Besides, it was fun. Come back tomorrow. But, before we come back tomorrow, we got Snorlax. No, I'm the planner. Don't mean to butt in, but the item leftover is important, isn't it? It's pretty useful in battle. Do you want to battle and test it? I like to win using my favorite Pokemon. And I think he's got a leftover on every single Pokemon. Game Freak Nishino. And we're gonna see, I'm assuming, a lot of normal types. Which will be fun. But at least this is a nice break, I think, from kind of our regularly scheduled programming of lots of intense battles and stuff. It's just more casual battles, and you know, we're going up against a level 76 Clefable, and you know, and you know, going up against the elemental monkeys and things like that. So it's kind of, it's more fun than anything else. It's just fun battling opposed to annoying or challenging or frustrating battling. And there's an Azumarill coming out, so let's go ahead and bring Riddle out. This also, I think, will give us a couple of levels with some of our Pokemon, which will help us with, say, the Cynthia battle. So, you know, there's that too. I think I've been doing a lot of pre-recording, but I think I only have 5 or 6 more attempts or wins in the world leaders category before I unlock champions, so I'm not halfway there. Well, I can't remember if I'm halfway there, nearly halfway there. What I do know is that I've got a bit of time to work on that so that we can unlock it, and once we unlock that, then all will be well in the world. I'm gonna say that's the point. All will be well in the world at that point. But yeah, so we'll be able to complete everything, unless I decide, honestly, I can't be bothered to do this. But I think we should do it. It's kind of the last PWT thing that we need to do, and I just need to grind it out a little bit, and I'll be fine. So, Riley has been hurt here. We're gonna go for the Aura Sphere, because it's gonna take Licky out, but I am a little worried. Obviously, because I think Riley gets taken out from the burn, which is a problem when all the other Pokemon are normal types. We'll go into Plume and see what happens. Wigglytuff happens. We've probably got a max revive anyway, somewhere. If not... Okay, we do just have max revives. I was gonna say, maybe we have a revival herb, but max revive's fine. And we'll just battle with Plume until Plume faints, and when Plume faints, then we'll head back into Riley. That will help take out the rest of the Pokemon. Although, that said, Plume could just hit a critical hit and be amazing. That is also an option. But we'll go back into Riley now. And take on the Snorlax, a level 78 Snorlax, so obviously this is the ace. And probably, based on history, I was gonna say 2 Aura Spheres should do it, but apparently not. And that might take Riley out. Yeah. Critical hit. Defense has gone down from Snorlax. I suspect Riddle might be able to take Snorlax out. Assuming we coil. Because I don't think, even if Snorlax hits us with like another superpower, or whatever move it does use, it's not going to take Riddle out. Paralysis is annoying though. But we have an attack boost. It's lost 1 thing of defense. Let's see what we can do. I was gonna say just, but we did take it out. I thought it was gonna just survive, and it didn't, and now it's just an Alomomola, which I could have just healed up then. Paralyzed and can't move anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna go for the Leaf Blade, and if that doesn't take out, then we'll full restore. I feel like we'll take it out though. I mean, I know Alomomola is bulky, but really? Really, that's what we're doing? Alright, well, I think then we go for the full restore, so we're no longer paralyzed. He's gone for the full restore as well. We go for Coil while he protects, and then we go for a Leaf Blade, and that should finish it off. So, Coil, it uses Protect. Very good. And Leaf Blade, and that should be the battle over. And there we are, that is the battle over. Started speaking potentially too soon, but it didn't matter. And we have defeated Nishino. Oh, what great Pokemon. The great number of steps seems to have increased their trust in you. I hope we can battle again tomorrow. So there we go, that's going to be it for this episode. We've defeated the 2 bosses of Game Freak, and that's going to be it for the episode. So if you enjoyed, make sure to go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye.